melody. That it sounds good. How are y'all doing tonight? What are you guys up to on a Friday night? I just got done filming my videos for the week. So everything, I still have 2 videos I gotta do. I still have to do my Aldi haul and my budget report card for next week. But other than that, all my videos are done. They just have to be edited and uploaded. And I actually have a video coming out tomorrow, which is different for me. I don't usually do Saturday uploads, but if you guys saw, my video from Wednesday did not upload. So I'm a little bit behind, but that is okay. Oh, Investing Wisely's here. How are you guys doing? Do you guys have any questions? I would love to answer any questions that you guys may have, and any frugal questions or just chit chat. I am up for whatever. I'm going to be in here for about an hour. And then I need to go to bed because I'm exhausted. And I have a full day of mystery shopping and different things tomorrow. So, and cleaning. I have to deep clean the house. Lynn says, Friday, what's that? It's Saturday over here. What time is it over there, Lynn? Denise says, yes, sounds good. I'm from Quebec. Oh, my Canadian friends. Christine says, hello. Hey, Christine. How are you guys doing? Did you guys see my video today of my how to meal prep and do it for your coworkers and how to make a side hustle? That was a really fun video to put together. I've gotten so many questions about what's the best way to do that, how to not get in trouble with your boss and everything. So it was really fun to do that for you guys. And I hope that you enjoyed it. And I hope that it will be good for a while. 2:40 p.m. That is well into the afternoon. That's crazy. Crazy, crazy. Christine said, I'm getting nowhere dealing with Chase. They will They will not lower my APR at all. Oh no, Christine. Oh, that stinks. How much more do you have to go before it's paid off, and then you can just say goodbye to them forever? To be honest, I'm not too knowledgeable about credit cards and getting anything lower like that. I pay my credit card balances off every month. I've never had anything. How much left do you have to pay it off until you can cancel it? Bonnie says, hello from Tennessee. I'm going to be in Tennessee this summer. When I'm going to Nashville. I'm going to Nashville July, I think end of July I'll be in Nashville. I'm excited. I've never been, and it's gonna be fun. Over $3,000. Oh, what's the APR on it? I heard it's super high. Credit cards are so high. The wealth vibe. Shayna's here. Hey, how are you? Shayna, where do you live? What state are you in? The Finn mindset. Mr. Brad is in the house. Y'all, he just released a video that Baby Steps Brad is now the Finn mindset. Isn't that so cool? I'm so pumped for him. I think that that's going to be really, really great for his channel and just really showcasing where he can go with it. And, you know, it's not just about the baby steps, but about mindset and positivity. And your mindset involves everything, not just finances. So I think that's so cool that Brad is in Terra now, is going to be branching out a little bit on YouTube. That's so cool. And I can't wait to see videos with Tara. I've seen one Instagram live or Instagram story with her, and that was a lot of fun. So it's cool. Let's see. Melody says, will you ever do a video about your credit cards? Yes. Yes, I will do a video on my credit cards. I have gotten some requests, but I'm not sure exactly how I want to tackle it. Like, what about credit cards I want to talk about? But I am very open about discussing them and talking about the pros of credit cards and the cons of credit cards, because they're definitely both. Budget Bounce. Hi, Jen. How are you? Happy Friday. Denise says, I'm struggling with saving enough to get my credit cards down. That's tough. Yes. Brad is in Long Island. 26%. Oh, Christine, I would just get focused, get laser of just paying those off and just get them gone. Get them gone. 20%, 26% interest. Whew, that hurts. Just hurts. Oh, Rachel Lynn is here. Hi, Kelly. Hi, everyone. Oh, the Wealth Vibe. I'm in Atlanta. That's awesome. Jamie flies through Atlanta all the time because he flies Delta and that's their hub. So he knows the Atlanta airport quite well. And they have a really good Sky Club, which is great. Let's see. Brad says, thank you so much. So hard for me to pull the trigger and do it. Brad, just got to do it. Oh, Brad, thank you for letting Lynn know. I really appreciate that. Mary is in Dallas, Texas. I've wanted to go to Dallas. I've heard really good things about Dallas. I've heard they have really good food. All about that. Bonnie says, hi, Kayla, my neighbor. How are you tonight? I just got home in time. Oh, perfect. Perfect. So, guys, tonight I just found out like an hour ago, right before I was about to film, that my tiger video. So you guys saw my tiger video of where I went and played with a Bengal tiger and down in Miami, and someone commented on it and said that guy in the room with you has to be Mr. Mauricio. And I was like, what the heck are you talking about, Mr. Mauricio? Like, I thought he was talking about Wendy Valencia's husband. And I was like, he looks nothing like Mauricio. What are you talking about? And so I asked him what he meant. And he goes, no, he's a DJ. Look him up. That looks just like him. And so I looked him up. Sure enough, it's that guy. And he was so cool. So he didn't tell us anything. We spent like 20, 30 minutes with him. And super chill guy, talking about whatever. And he never mentioned that he DJ'd. And he's pretty famous, especially in Miami and South Florida, which is where we live. So that was so cool. I was like, oh, yeah, that's totally him. And it was really fun. So then I went and watched a whole bunch of videos that he's in and music videos. He was in one with Rick Ross and different things. And I was like, that's really cool that our tiger guy was a DJ. Small world. Let's see. Budget bounce. We paid off $3,100 in the past 10 days. Yay for tax returns. Jen, that is incredible. Please, Jen, go to one of my videos and please comment that on one of my videos so I can add it to a money win in an upcoming Dumbing Dare Friday. Please, please, please. I have a couple of them filmed already. So I think just one of them filmed. So not this Dumbing Dare Friday, but the next one, you'll be sure to get a shout out if you put that in my video. Please, please, please comment that because that is a huge money win and I want to celebrate that with you. Brad says, is it getting real warm in Florida yet? So it was hot this weekend. I went to a meetup at the beach this past weekend, and it was hot. It was almost 90 degrees. And then this week, it was in the 50s, which was really cold, and I had my parka, and everyone was making fun of me in a scarf. But it was back in the 70s today, and then I think it's going to be back up to 80 tomorrow. So thank God. I am so happy for the warm weather. I do not like the cold. Brad says, gotta love tax returns. Yeah, we had to pay this year. $4,300. Shana says, I'm from Miami, going home next week for my best friend's engagement party. Oh, that's great. That's fun. I live in about an hour north of Miami, and I don't go very often. It scares me. They're crazy down there. They're crazy. I only go to Miami when, I got engaged in Miami. We got engaged at Vizcaya. And I love going to Panther Coffee. That was Jamie and I's first date, was Panther Coffee down in Wynwood. And then what else we do? Cuello Tacos right there that we love as well. If I go to a Heat game, but that's pretty much it. I don't like Miami. It scares me. Or if we go to the port and we go to go on a cruise. Let me know if you guys have any frugal questions, frugal topics, frugal anything, or if you just want to chit chat. I am up for whatever. So you guys are running the show. Whatever you guys want to talk about is what I want to talk about. So you guys let me know, and I'm just hanging out with y'all and just having a good time. Let's see. Brad says 40 here tomorrow. Can't wait to get outside and ride my bike. That is cold. 40 degrees. Jamie is in an area that is snowing right now on a gig, and I am not jealous at all. Brandon says, I plan to have 1,000 saved soon. That is awesome, Brandon. That is really cool. That's great. $1,000. Bam. Dollar blazing. It's warm here in Arizona too. How warm is it over there in Arizona? I think it is. It's probably, well, it's a little chilly now that the sun is down. Let's see. It is currently, it's 73. 73, 82 tomorrow, 85 on Sunday and Monday and Tuesday, and then it's going to be in the 80s. Yeah. I have a tickle in my throat. Let's see. Brad says dollar blazing goes from 50 to 100 there overnight. That is a big jump. All right, Denise says, so how do you save before doing the debt snowball on credit cards? I wouldn't save anything like up front. I don't know why, but it's a big misconception that a lot of people think that they need to save this big chunk of money before paying on anything on the debt snowball. They don't want to make monthly payments or anything. They just want to save and then pay. Save and then pay. I can understand that if you want to negotiate, like if you have medical bills that you want to negotiate on, but most companies, like student loans, different things like that, they're not going to negotiate with you. They want their money. So if I had extra money at the end of the month, that goes towards whatever goal I'm working on. So for right now, for us, that's going towards a down payment on the house. When I was in debt, that would go to my student loans. So whatever you're doing, whatever your big financial goal is, make sure you're finalizing your budget at the end of the month. Then once you have any money left over, whether it be $20, $200, $500, $1,500, whatever it is, have that chunk of money go towards that goal. Go towards that credit card, go towards that student loan, go towards that car payment, whatever it is. You want to finalize your budget and make sure that it is zero at the end of the month. Let's see. Dollar blazing says you got that right. Heaters in the morning, AC in the afternoon. That's crazy. Shayna says, oh yeah, my old church is around the corner from Panther. Aw, that's cool. We love Panther. And we just went to Tap 42 a couple weeks ago here, and they sold Panther coffee, which I've never seen anywhere other than Panther, which was really cool. All right, the Finn Mindset, I'm going to have to get used to saying that, says, what is one unfrugal thing that you have bought that is totally worth it? Let's see. Unfrugal thing. Oh, my Jeep. 100%. 100%. Now, I paid cash for it, but it probably wasn't the most frugal purchase. I could have gotten a lot cheaper car, but it was my Dave car, and a lot of people think that Dave car is the car that you're getting out of debt with, the car that's like a couple $1,000 and, just kind of scrimping on by it. No, your Dave car is actually the car that you buy when you're out of debt, your dream car, your car that you pay cash for. Yes, you get it used a couple years old, but it is the car that you've been dreaming about. So definitely my Jeep. Budget Bet says, wait, now that I think about it, they take Max's tax return back for child support. Oh, no. Oh, well, whatever you pay off, let me know. Let's see. Janelle says, Kelly, able to share a little bit more about what Jamie does. Is he a musician? No, he's not a musician. He is a lighting designer. So he does big corporate shows, big concerts, different things like that, where he sets up the lights. And so he will program it all in the computer. He works in Vectorworks, and he'll program it all in Vectorworks, do the 3D things that he spins it all around and programs it all and does it all to scale. And then when he gets to the gig, he'll physically build it on the rigs, put it up. He'll do LED walls. He does LED walls that go across the whole stage. he'll program all of those, and then he'll physically run the show, like using the big console. Like you guys see the audio consoles, the lighting consoles, he'll program them during the show. So he does a lot of corporate events, a lot of like multi-level marketing, those types of conferences. He does he does some concerts, not too many. Let's see who he's done concerts for. He did I'm wearing my pajama bottoms. YouTuber light. He's done lights for John Legend, Snoop Dogg, Lenny Kravitz. Who else? I think those are the big ones. Lenny Kravitz, Snoop Dogg, John Legend. John Legend wouldn't rehearse. He refused to rehearse. They wanted to, and he was like, "No, I don't rehearse." And which, like, so he came in and he hit every note at like to the T, but it's hard for the lighting guys and stuff because they're the ones that need to rehearse. And because, you know, as a lighting guy, your job is to, on the beat, you know, on the, whenever it is, to change the lights, you know, to like have that dramatic effect. So it's really important for the lighting guys to rehearse. But he was like, no, I don't rehearse. But the show went awesome. So that was good. But yeah, John Legend, that's cool. So that's what Jamie does. Denise says we're going to have -3 degrees Celsius tomorrow, better than 17 degrees Celsius. Whew. No. It's currently 50 degrees, 59 degrees here in Fairness, heading into fall. Oh yeah, you guys are opposite. Will you do any gardening this spring? I do not. I don't garden. I live in an apartment. Although I shouldn't say that because Sarah from Budget Girl has a full garden. She lives in an apartment, so it's no excuse. But I don't. Maybe when we get a house, we'll garden. But no, we don't. Denise says, what I mean is putting money in savings for emergency before paying just minimum credit cards. Okay, so you're talking about your emergency fund. So there is so many different opinions about this. And a lot of Dave Ramsey people will tell you $1,000 for your emergency fund while you're paying off debt. I personally am more lenient on that. I think that you need to have a, you know, good look at your finances, look at your financial situation, you know, how many people are in your family, what's going on, do you have a house, not, you know, if some people feel okay with $1,000, some people feel better with $1,500, $2,000, $3,000. And that's what they need for their emergency fund. I think that your emergency fund should scare you a little bit. You don't want it too big because you want a little bit of pressure, like I need to pay off my debt so I can build up my emergency fund. But you don't want it too small as well. You know, you want something that can cover you a little bit. But I really think that between $1,000 to $2,000 should be a good starting point for you. Once that's built up, then you can really start hitting your debt snowball. Or your debt avalanche, whichever you prefer. Your credit cards are 20%, 26% interest, which is really high. But I don't know what other debts you have. So I would have to look at your full, you know, financial, what's going on with all your debts and everything, and, you know, where you are in your bills to really say what I would suggest. But I would just sit down and see what's going to be best for you. Let's see. Oh, the gardening was for Brad, not me. Yeah, that makes sense. All right. Finn Mindset says, it's daylight savings this weekend. Will the sunrise pics be back? Oh, crap. Yeah, it is. It is daylight savings. Yeah, they'll be back. They will be back because I get into the office at 7. So that means I'll be driving in the dark. I will. Which I need to get my headlight fixed. One of my headlights just burnt out and I need to go get it fixed. But apparently with the Jeep, it's this whole big complicated thing. And then my father-in-law was going to fix it for me and he was in the hospital. So I don't know what's going to happen with that, but I need to get it fixed because I haven't been driving in the dark because I don't want to get pulled over for a pediddle. So that needs to get taken care of so I don't get a ticket. That would stink. Rachel says, I wish I could garden. Me too. And I don't I wish I liked vegetables more because there's so many awesome vegetables that you can grow, but I don't like them. Let's see. Can't kill cucumbers. Great place to start. Oh, all right. But you did kill zucchini. I love zucchini. I'm going to try watermelon for the first time this year. Ooh. And I've heard pumpkin is really easy to grow. I've heard I know a lot of people that have just left their pumpkin out. And then next thing they knew, they had pumpkin taking over. My uncle has he lives on the property is like on the edge of like woods, and there's a big ditch that's like maybe 40 feet down, and then it's all wooded area. And one of the pumpkins, I don't know if he threw it over, it rolled over, but somehow it got on the side of the ditch. And next thing he knew, he had vines growing of pumpkins all in his yard. They went everywhere. Let's see. Kathy said, I loved your video today. I told you that you should have hit 10,000 likes. Thank you. That video actually didn't do very well. I'm really surprised. Usually my Dumping Debt Friday videos do pretty well. I usually get like 1,000 views within the first 24 hours, and it's struggling today. My video yesterday did not do well either. I don't know what is going on with my channel, but I don't know. But yeah, but I am close to hitting 20,000 subscribers. I should hit it by tomorrow, which is really exciting. That is a huge, huge milestone for me. That's something I'm really, really excited about. Let's see. Any more questions, guys? Dollar Blazing said, I had a sinking fund for deposits and rent for a new apartment. I had 800 saved when I decided to stay at my current place. What should I do with it? Added to sinking funds, emergency fund, debt. I would do debt. Get rid of that. Anything that you can put towards your debt, get rid of it. I have never felt so free in my life now that I'm debt free. I just have so much more peace of mind. And my debt, it was a lot whenever it was in default and everything like that. That was stressful. But the last couple of years of having my debt, where it was just paying the monthly payment and stuff, it was like, okay, a couple $100 a month. It is what it is. I can pay this. I can afford it. It's not that big of a deal. I don't understand what the big thing is about paying off debt. I'm fine having it. But then once I got intense about it, now that I don't have debt, it's a whole different feeling, like a feeling that I didn't think was even a thing. But I just feel so good of not having debt, and I just feel so free. And so many people told me about financing my car, financing the Jeep and everything, and they said, you can invest the rest and just finance $10,000 and it's okay, and then you can put that 10 grand into the market and this and that. And I was just like, no, I'm already investing, I'm already doing that. And no. Let's see. Very true about pumpkins. Jared made it like that. Oh, I didn't know that. And mint is a weed. Really? I did not know mint is a weed. Brad says, boom at 20K, congrats. No, guys. I have not hit it yet. No congratulations yet. I am still, let's see where I'm at. Let's see. I am still 42 people away from 20,000. So, no. My video today only had 470 views. Ooh, that's not very good. All right. Budget Bound says, a while back you said that you and Jamie use a product to protect your passwords. Do you know the name of it? It is called Password? iPassword? What is it called? Let's see. 1Password is what it is. So let's see if I can show you guys. It is this one right here. It's called 1Password, and then you open it with your face, and then you can have all of your logins and everything. And then I'm not going to show you any further because that's going to go into what it is and give you all of our information. But then it sets up passwords for all of your accounts, like Amazon, for all of your bank logins, all of that. And so you can do it right from your phone, so that when you go to the app to do it, it does the face recognition and it automatically types in your password. Or you can do it on there's a plugin on your Chrome browser as well. And then you just type in it has a master password, and then you just go and it'll do the login for you. And you can have private and then also shared. So if I wanted to, I could have like my personal accounts on there, and then I could have like if I wanted like my YouTube and stuff like that, stuff that Jamie doesn't really care about. And then I could also have our together accounts, our bank accounts and stuff like that. So it's a cool app. It's good to have password protection. We've had stuff hacked before, so it's a really good thing to have, is that the protection. Brad says, Kelly, what kind of sinking funds do you have right now? Is FinCon a sinking fund? How much should someone save for that week? So what sinking funds? I have a lot of sinking funds. You guys see my budget report cards. I have, let's see if I can remember them. I have Jamie's new car fund. I have the down payment fund. I have the Kelly wants to have a baby and stay home fund. I have Christmas, car repair. What else do we have? We have spontaneous giving. That's a fun one. We have our car insurance that we pay every 6 months. We have medical. We have YouTube taxes. We have renter's insurance. I think that's pretty much it. Those are the ones that we're mainly focusing on now. FinCon. Let's see. FinCon is hard because last year I got a lot. I didn't have to spend as much money because I was local, which you're local, so that's good. But I thought you're not going to FinCon. Are you going to FinCon, Brad? Are you not going to FinCon? I thought you weren't going. But I was able to drive, so I didn't have to pay for a flight, and I brought all of my food. I brought so much food, it's not even funny, for Sarah, and Troy, and Dollar Dude, and we ate all the food. We ate food almost every meal from it, but there was still so much food. So I don't know what's going to happen this time because I'm flying, so that's going to suck. But I don't know. Maybe Winnie and Valencia and I will go grocery shopping together. It's in DC, so I'm hoping to go a couple days early and spend time with Wendy and go tour around DC because it's the week of Labor Day. So I'm not going to be working at all that week. So I'm going to try and go that weekend before and spend some time with Wendy. But I would estimate, I don't know, depending on how much flights are for you, maybe $500 or $1,000 between that hotel, everything. Let's see. Melody V, how do you keep your groceries so low? I'm single and it costs me the same as you and Jamie, and I shop at Aldi. Great question. I'm actually working on a course right now on how to cut grocery costs, but it will probably not be out for a while because I want to make sure it's a legit, it's a really good course and worth your money and everything. So I'm wanting to make sure there's a lot of information in there. So I'm working on the outline right now. What I would suggest for you is looks like you're spending $200 for the month for just you. So rather than trying to go like hog wild and cut it super low, try cutting $15 this month. So try going a little bit less. Try doing, $185 and make it a challenge and say, okay, I can cut $15. Where can I cut? How can I do? What can I eat from the pantry? And what can I meal plan? What can I roll over? What can I do? Do that for a couple months. Once you get comfortable with 185, try going down to 170 and then get used to that for a couple months and then keep going down in small increments. But don't try and just cut $100 from your budget right away. It's not going to be, you may be able to do it for 1 month, but it's not going to be able to be sustainable. Let's see. Real estate is so expensive in California. Is cost of living much better in Florida? It seems like it is, but to what extent? So Florida is very all over the place. There are very, very expensive places in Florida, like Miami. My city that I'm in is pretty expensive. And then if you get into northern Florida, it is like country, like Georgia boondocks country, which is totally different than like urban South Florida. In my area, I'm a minority. It is a very, very, very high Hispanic population. And English is not the primary language. It is 100% Spanish and Portuguese. So it's a very, very expensive area, not because of the culture, but it just is an expensive area. So a starter home in my area is between $300,000 and $500,000. That is like bare minimum starter home. And then a normal home in my area is between 700,000 to like 1.2, 1.3 million. That's like average around here. So it's high. So when we are saving for a house, we're saving $100,000 for a down payment and closing costs and stuff. So yeah, it's going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot. I think we're going to be ending this year around $65,000 saved at the end of 2019. I think we have 30 something thousand in there now. So, and then we'll save the rest of it the first half of 2020. And then hopefully by in like mid 2020, like between May and June. And then once we get settled, we want to start trying for babies. So hopefully by the end of 2020, I will be pregnant. That is the goal. Brad says 42 close enough. Let's see. Hypothetically, where has Dollar Dude been? He is doing a lot with his job, his regular day job. It's taking a lot of time for him, and he just hasn't been able to commit to videos. Dollar Dude he is a perfectionist, and I would tell him this to his face, and he won't put out a video unless it is like legit. Like he spends like 4 or 5 hours just on the thumbnail. I spend about 3 minutes on a thumbnail. And so it's hard for him. He can't go all, he has to go all or nothing. So right now he's just taking a break from YouTube, but I think he'll be back. I have no doubt about it. Jen, the budget bounce, says I'm saving $3,000 for FinCom because the hotel is more expensive. And so is the flight. I'm going to be work it with a $2,500 budget. Good to know. Good to know. I haven't looked at flights yet. I booked my hotel. I booked the deposit on the hotel. Budget girl and we split that. But yeah, I don't. So I guess I was way off of only saying $500 to $1,000. It all depends on where you live. Yeah. Who knows what flights are going to be, but it depends on where you are in the country as well. Dollar Blazing says I miss Troy and his voice. Yeah, his voice is pretty epic. Let's see. Rachel says I love to see, wish I could go, but I can't take the time off as a teacher. I know. We got to talk to PT who he runs the conference about not having it at the first week of school, because I've heard so many people say that. I do. It says, I'm watching this randomly from Sweden. I'm Scandinavian. Sweden is definitely on my bucket list. My family is from Norway, but I think there may be a couple Swedes mixed in. But it's a big, big, big debate between Swedish meatballs and Norwegian meatballs, at least in my family. My grandmother's best friend is from Sweden, and we always compete against our meatballs. Our meatballs are very different flavors. Ours are more like a meatloaf flavor, and more of a brown gravy, and you have them with like mashed potatoes. In Sweden are more peppery, and they serve them with like egg noodles, but they're delicious, but they're not as good as Norwegian meatballs. Let's see. Brad says, I'm a teacher first week back. They will survive. Nothing gets done the first week anyways. Exactly. Quest of Fire's here. Hey folks, I'm in and out as I'm at work, but I made it. Thanks, girl. You are helping lots of people in that ER. Rachel says, I teach kindergarten and my sub will not survive. Aw. Hey, artists formerly known as Baby Steps. You gone, Brad, that FOMO is hitting hard. Yeah, you have to come to FinCon. It is so good. Babies, Brad. Everyone's saying hi. Let's see. It just jumped. Brad says, I have a ticket, but Tara's due date is the 11th, so I will stay with buddies. I have a feeling the War Department is going to be veto that train. I forgot. I keep on forgetting that it's public that Tara is pregnant because I remember I knew way before it was public. But I'm so excited that it's finally public now. I don't have to keep it a secret because I'm bad at keeping secrets. Len says, any tips for shopping the pantry when pantry, fridge, freezer are a disjointed mess of foods? Multitasking and try to meal plan and make a grocery list. Just see what you can throw together. Just I don't know. I just do random things. I actually have a lot of random food that I have to eat this weekend that honestly, it doesn't really all go together, but I'm going to make it work. Like, for instance, I made broccoli cheddar soup for lunches this week, and I meal prepped them for my coworker, and then he ended up getting the flu. And so I have some of his leftover ones that he didn't eat. And so I have to do that. Then I have some leftover chicken and leftover couscous. So I think I may do like use the broccoli soup as a sauce over the couscous and chicken. I don't know. Then I have some, what else do I have? I have half of a salad bag I have to eat. I have like the most random stuff in my fridge right now. And I'm like, I don't know how I'm going to make this work, but I don't want the food to go to waste. So I'm going to find a way to eat it. So, some people, when they meal plan, they want it to be exact. They want it to be perfect. And this is going to pair so well for this. And honestly, I'm not like that. I'm like, yeah, these flavors, we can make them work. We can make it go together. So I think just wing it. Just find something that somewhat goes together and do what you can to eat out of your pantry. Dollar Blazing says, I'm going to start doing videos in my car like you do. It's my only free time. I haven't done a car vlog in a while. I haven't done one in my Jeep yet. Brad, due date is Tara pregnant? Yes, she is. Yes, she is. Rachel says, what kind of watch device are you wearing? I'm wearing a Apple Watch. This is like the original first generation watch. I ended up getting Jamie. I am not a watch person. I don't like watches on me. I just think they look bulky and make my arms look fat. I don't know. And so I always wore Fitbits that were a lot thinner. But this watch it's very slow. It lags. It doesn't do heart rate very well. And so I ended up getting Jamie an upgraded one for his birthday last year. So rather than it just sitting in the drawer, I was like, I'll wear it. So I've been wearing this one. His birthday's in June, so I've been wearing it for almost a year now. And I like it a lot. I like how it does the steps and everything, but the heart rate does not work very well. It takes like half of my workout. When I track a workout, it's like half of it can't even read the heart rate, but it is what it is. Let's see. FinCon blew it with the first week of school. Yeah. Sorry, I'm thirsty. I filmed like 4 or 5 videos right before this, so my throat is very dry from talking so much. Brandon says, I have 203.93 saved and 120 left for food for the month. Not bad. That's great. That's really good. Any birds in the comment in the video yesterday? We start the middle of August. I need a June or July conference. Yeah, I think he thinks that with everyone's traveling and vacations in the summer, but I think maybe like a mid-fall, like get everyone in there, get everyone, you know, settled into school and everything, like end of October before the holidays. I don't know. I think that would be a good time for a conference. Muddy V says, I haven't watched it yet. Let's see. Amanda says, what is FinCon? So FinCon is a conference for YouTubers, bloggers, podcasters. It's called When Money and Media Meet. So when all of, you know, us that are financial YouTubers, financial bloggers, all of that, then we have a conference and we all get together and just kind of talk shop. It's a lot of fun. They have brands there that come and can do like sponsorships, brands that will reach out to us for us to do like videos for them or blog posts or promotions or anything like that. It's about 2,000 people. It's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Oh, Heather's here. Hey, Heather. Brandy says, use what you have. It's hard, but you can do it. It makes you think twice about what you buy. Yes. Very true. Very true. FinMind to 202 should be interesting. You'll be running around, Brad. Brandy says, I do a no buy groceries or buy as little as possible every 3 months. Get on Pinterest for ideas. That's great. That's a really good tip of just every couple months of just saying, all right, what can we do? We're going to clean everything out. We're not going to go grocery shopping. That really helps to cut down on expired foods. So you don't have any expired foods or anything like that. That's going to be a struggle. I will buy things that are on sale and then I never find anything to use them. So maybe go through your pantry and find these like random items that you never use. And you're like, okay, what can I make a meal out of this? What can I do? Let me shop around these products that I don't want to go to waste. That would be a good thing for you. Lynn says, good point. Thanks, Kelly. Trying to cut down what I'm buying, but still got some good stuff before I start that. Yes. Brandon says $60 a week. That's great. That's a good budget. Brad is heading to bed. Night, guys. Yeah, we're going to cut this in about 10 minutes because I'm only doing an hour. Let's see. Mary says, bye, Brad. Let's see. Do you guys have any other questions? Do you want to cut short sooner? Oh, you guys are bumping it up with my subs. I'm almost at 20,000. Looks like I am 41 away. Y'all are awesome. Lynn says that buying on sale is my problem. I need to switch to online only shopping to cut that out. Yeah. Do they have like grocery pickup like we have here at Walmart? And you $60 a week on food for a week. That's great. $60. How many people are in your family, Brandon? But that's a great price. Great great budget. Let's see here. And look at that. I kept up with the chat. Brad always gets so far behind, but no, you can keep up with the chat. It's okay. Just me. I live alone. Okay. So you're spending a little over $200 a month, $240 a month. Let's see. All right. If you guys don't have any more questions, then I'm going to call it a night. Let's see. Last call for questions. I've got Piper here. That's looking like he's ready for sleep too. Lynn says, sure, Durham also have his delivery option. Supermarket is 5 minutes or less walk from home on good paying days, so I keep doing random stops at the store. That can get dangerous, Lynn. Be careful with that because it's you can really do a lot of more impulse shopping and just saying, oh, I'm just gonna pick up these couple things, but then as you pass by, those 2 things turn into 5 things, and yeah, it can add up quick. Brandy says, bye, I love your channel. I just found you recently. You're super motivation. Aw, thank you so much, Brandy. That's really sweet of you. Really sweet. Yeah, definitely dangerous. I live within walking distance of Trader Joe's and Publix. But yeah, is Piper behaving? He is. Come here. You want to say hi? He's looking at me like, Mom, I'm resting. Come here. Oh, Skylar wants to come say hi. You want to come? You're not going to jump up here, though. No. Come on, Piper. Come on. Come say hi. Come on. Piper likes to steal the show, and then sometimes he gets shy. Come here. No? You don't want to be in it? Heather says, how did you get motivated to start saving for retirement? Jamie and I, we want to retire early, so which is something that we know that we have to do. And so we just did it, and we started investing a lot in our 401k. We max out our Roth IRAs every year, and we put some money into the stock market as well. We go through a financial advisor that does most of it for us. Because I still have more education that I need to do before I do it on my own. Sorry, Skylar is rubbing her head against the stand that the laptop's on. So if the camera's shaking, that's what it is. Yeah. What's a footland? Brandon says, I have a footland where I am and it's expensive. I don't know what that is. Don't know. You guys hungry? You want dinner, huh? Come here. Come here, Piper. No? You don't want to say bye to everyone? No? Oh, food. Gotcha. All right, guys. Well, I am going to call it a night. Thank you so much for hanging out. This was so much fun. I love spending time with you guys, and I haven't done a live stream in a while, so it's super fun to come hang out with y'all. So have a good night, and I will talk to y'all later.